Hello everybody! In this lesson I will teach you how to work with multiplication and substitution into an algebraic expression. I just want to remind you of a few things. Multiplication of algebraic expressions. Remember, any term multiplied by 1 remains the same. So if I give you 2xy times 1, the answer is 2xy. Any term multiplied by 0 is 0. When I give you 2xy times 0, the answer is 0. A bracket means multiplication. So when I give you bracket xy times bracket xy, I quickly want to take you back to your exponential laws. Can you remember this one? Where it says a to the m times a to the n is a to the m plus n. Now this means when your bases are the same and you multiply, you add exponents. So when I give you a squared times a to the 3, bases are the same, we multiply, therefore we say it's a to the power 2 plus 3 is a to the 5. So back to my sum here, xy times xy. X's exponent is 1, y's exponent is also 1. We multiply, bases are the same, so we say it's x to the power of 2, or rather x squared, y squared. We added the exponents. Now the most important thing, when you substitute, you will use brackets. Now let me explain. The question says substitute the values for x and y into the expression, and then they give you values. X's value is 2 and y's value is -3. So when you go to the first sum, 4x plus 2y, this means we are going to take this expression, substitute x and y's values, and we will end with a numerical value for our expression. And substitution is a very, very important skill in mathematics. So what we do is, in the place of x, we will substitute 2, because that was the given value for 2. And can you see I used a bracket? Plus 2y, and now in the place of y I will substitute -3 inside a bracket, and then I will say 4 times 2 is 8, because a bracket means multiplication, and then plus 2 times -3 is -6, and then 8 minus 6 is 2. Let's do this one. Minus x plus y squared. In x's place, we will substitute 2 inside a bracket. Can you see? You wait with the minus, in goes 2 inside a bracket. Plus, and then in y's place, we substitute -3 inside a bracket raised to the power of 2. And then we will say minus times 2 is -2, and then -3 inside a bracket squared means -3 times -3, which is plus 9. Minus 2 plus 9 is 7. Now the third sum here in the middle, again we want to substitute, but first we have to use the distributive property of multiplication, and we're going to multiply in this 2. So it becomes 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times -4y is -8y. Only now will we do the substitution. So in x's place we substitute inside a bracket 2 minus 8, and in y's place we substitute -3. And then we will say 2 times 2 is 4, and negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. 4 plus 24 is 28. Let's do another example. If a is negative 2, simplify the expression. And then there's your expression. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to first get rid of the bracket by multiplying in the a. And then it becomes a times 3a is 3a squared. And a times negative 4 is negative 4a. And the 5 rides with. Now, 3a squared and 4a, they are not like terms, so we can't add them. Now we can move on to the substitution. So a's value is negative 2, so that means everywhere where you see an a, you will substitute negative 2. And you will use brackets. So it becomes 3 bracket negative 2 squared minus 4 bracket negative 2 plus 5. And then here you must be very careful. Now we first have to do the exponent, the bracket, by we'll wait with the 3 and we say negative 2 squared is plus 4. And then here negative 4 times negative 2 is plus 8 plus 5 rides with. And now we can say 3 times 4 is 12 plus 8 plus 5 rides with. And when we add that, we get 25. In the next lesson, I will discuss pitfalls and misconceptions in algebra. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next video.